Hello and welcome. Some of you may know that we just bought a massive NES collection. And over the last couple months, we've been cleaning, fixing, testing, and getting everything up the website. As that was going on, we still bought and traded. All of those packages are accumulated, and it's quite the pile. Now, today, we're going to open up some of the rarest games that this collection and this business has ever seen. As you can see, I got my work cut out for me. So stick around and let's find out what's inside. This is Jeffy's Junk. Now, I do know what is in all of these packages. I just don't know which packages hold what. So everything's kind of going to be a surprise. So hopefully we do this in a dramatic order. It's tested. We'll see about that. So we got a Platinum GameCube. Bam, it's missing its front label, but we do have some part machines that we can take a label off. It is the D001 Dole 001. That's cool. Pretty sure we got a black controller. Everything looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty clean too. That's legit. Got an OEM AV cable. Doesn't look like there's a power cable, which I'm sure I knew when I bought it. Alright, it did come with some games. Let's check out what we got. Alright, first one is in a Blu-ray disc case, so it is loose. Bam. Check that out. Bam. Zelda Wind Waker. Ooh, nice. Won't even have to resurface that one. That is in really good condition. I'm gonna put that actually in one of our jewel cases that we buy for loose games. Put that in there like that. That's awesome. Might actually, do I have? No, I don't have an extra case for that, but that's awesome. All right, throw that away. Next one, if it's true, Mario Party 7. Bam. All right. Again, doesn't really need to have a resurface. That's legit. I'm actually gonna keep it in. I do like these GameCube gate. Oh, this is a PlayStation 2 case. All right, so we'll get rid of that. Put that in another jewel case. Bam. Start putting this stuff right here. Oh boy, your favorite and mine, Madagascar. One of GameCube's, super printed titles. Not really sought after, but I do sell these. It is gonna probably need a resurfacing. You can see some surface scratches. Not sure if you guys can see that on there. Flip these upside down so you can't see them. Bam. Alright. Then we got Star Wars, video game. Lego Star Wars, video game. Player's choice. It's got its manual. Oh yeah, looking good. Good. We sell these quite a bit. I mean, this game was awesome. So. Then we have another Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy. Not too bad, not too shabby. Complete. That's awesome. Again, probably won't need to get it resurfaced. Very light stuff on here. We do resurface games, but we try not to. You run the risk of damaging the data layer and the game won't play. So we try not to at all. It's Monkey Ball 2. Fan favorite. Everybody loves this game. This game is menacingly hard. And it is menacingly scratched. that actually might be unsalvageable. This is a risky run when you're buying off of auction sites, things like this. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a pretty deep scratch. So we'll send it over to the resurface machine and see if we can get that out of there. If not, well, you were definitely gonna have to chalk that up as a loss, but we will sell the case, and we'll keep the insert for other games that don't have inserts. But yeah, so the risky run. Hopefully it's salvageable. If not, on to the next box. Memory card. Ooh, look at all those. The OEM teal, blue, and red. These things sell like crazy. I think they're, you know, such a cool accessory. And when they did away with clear memory cards, or just memory cards in general, I think it was doing a disservice to the gaming industry. And then, yeah, all, you know, OEM PS2 8 megabyte memory cards. Very, very, very useful for trying to sell systems. Everybody loves when it comes with a little extra. Bam, on to the next. All this shit will be edited out and you won't hear what I'm saying. Alright, looks like we got some loose cartridges. Gex for the Game Boy Color backwards compatible to the Game Boy original, and then not backwards compatible, which we do sell a lot of for some reason. Powerpuff Girls, Bad Mojo Jojo for the Game Boy Color. That's a fun game. Alright. Lord of the Rings. The Super Nintendo. One of my favorite games. I'm not sure why they didn't make more of these for the Super Nintendo, because it says Volume 1. Did we get a Volume 2? No, we did not. Alright, Super Mario World. I sell these, but I like to keep them to complete boxes. So if all of my complete in the boxes are filled up with video games, and they have all the original copies, I will sell them loose, but love to keep those around. Oh, and then the Lost Vikings. Absolutely such a good game. If anybody's played that game, they know how menacingly hard it is. It starts off pretty easy and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. Alright, we got some fluff titles. Sports, everybody loves their sports, but you know, they never hold their value. I do like the red cart that All-Star Baseball 2001 got. I love when the alternate colored cart came out, because they were really cool. They looked awesome in your collection. Supercross 2000. Then we got, put those right side, right? So we got Glover. Spent countless hours trying to beat this game. I'm pretty sure I beat it. If not, I gotta look and see if I have an old video, you know, of me trying to conquer that game, but that was devilishly hard as well. Very fun, big time sink for, you know, a 16-year-old Hefe, Jeppy, whatever you want to call me. Off-Road Challenge, Namco Museum. Now, Namco Museum has always been in my collection. Mostly because it's got a copy of Galaga on it, and I am an absolute Galaga fan through and through. Paperboy. No, I like the original Nintendo and the Game Boy version better. This is a fun game, but I like the old one better. Now this game I spent a million hours on. NFL Blitz. Me and my friends had quite a few hours screaming at each other. Such a good game. Miss Pac-Man, Maze Madness. Damn. Not a bad title. Not rare. None of these are actually insanely rare, but you know, good stuff to fill out the website. A lot of people look for this stuff, and well, we got it. Jeremy McGrath, Supercross 2000. Again, Not an incredibly rare title, but anybody that collects the colored cartridges, this is actually in pretty good condition. Open one of these boxes with something rare in it, because if I saved them all for video too, that's a sad day. Should have just eaten my words just then, because this is rare. Be very careful. Alright, here we have a copy, complete in box, of Back from the Sewers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for the Game Boy. Box is in decent shape. We'll probably take it apart and give it a good press for flattening and get this out of here. But I believe there's extras in here. Bam, bam. All right. Game and the manual. The game. Box. And then it came with a couple extra manuals. Obviously, we always need these because we're completing Game Boys, original Game Boys in the box all the time. And then we got the Batman Return of the Joker manual, actually pretty sought after. Actually, I don't remember even seeing this in the listing. Cool. Got a copy of Dragon's Lair manual. Those are pretty good. They definitely will be buying that. That'll, oh, this next box is huge. Shit. Then we have Wabam, and I wish it was the one chip model, but it's not. We got a 26 series Super Nintendo, and we got another one. Bam. Coloring's pretty good on these. There's a little yellowing, but they're clean. Ooh, they're very clean. That's awesome. And then we have a 14 series, original series. Anything else in this box? No. Alright, so for the games, we got every collection needs. International Soccer, and then Donkey Kong Country, and last but not least, the Super Mario All-Stars Super Mario World combo. This one we will be keeping to put into a complete box and then sell that complete Super Nintendo in the box. This game. Do I have one up there? No. Right now? Nope. But for the first part of this episode, not a bad haul. We're gonna clean these up, package them up, catalog them, put them on the website. They should be up there not relatively soon because I'm slow, but they'll be up there. If you guys see anything in this video that you need personally, drop it in the comments, go to the website, email us, call us, do whatever you gotta do, get in contact with us, and we'll put it aside for you. Other than that, see you on the next one. All right.